Hello everyone, it's Shantae Moore, Certified Financial Educator. And this week's video, I want to do a little bit of different of a topic. I am going to give you 3 questions that you should ask any quote unquote financial professional that you're thinking of working with when it comes to your money. And the reason why I chose this topic is because I see a lot of individuals who market themselves as financial experts or some type of financial professional, yet they have no credentials to be able to, make those claims and offer expert financial advice. So the average consumer, you guys really don't know that. My industry, the financial services industry, is a very highly regulated industry, and you want to make sure that whether you're choosing to work with me or someone else, that you're finding a professional who's actually qualified, who's educated, who even has the experience to help you with your financial needs and your financial goals. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, the first question that I would ask anybody is, what professional licenses and or what professional certifications do you hold? I equate this to, think of like going to your doctor. Would you go to a doctor who did not go to medical school? When we go to see the doctor, don't they have like their degrees all plastered on their wall? Same thing when it comes to being a financial professional. I would say at a bare bones minimum, hopefully any professional that you choose to work with has some type of certification to even talk to you about money. Then you have insurance agents. So these would be individuals who have life insurance licenses, health insurance licenses, and they can just offer you insurance products. Unfortunately, I see some insurance agents who market themselves as financial advisors. They're not, they're just insurance agents. They might say, oh, I can help you with your retirement. Yeah, they can help you with your retirement by offering you an insurance product solution. So again, not to say that it's a bad thing, just know that. You should know that. And then you have financial planners, financial advisors. So this is someone I would think of who's more comprehensive in the services that they provide. So in addition to insurance, they'll probably talk to you about investing. They'll talk to you about tax strategies. They'll talk to you about setting up your will and your trust. They're comprehensive in the work that they do for you. They look at, help you establish an emergency fund and help you get out of debt, things of that nature. They actually put together a whole plan and different strategies to help you reach your financial goals. I will say this, anyone who talks about investing in the stock market, they should have a securities license, and you can actually go and check out anyone to verify that they do have those professional licenses. You go to this website, www.brokercheck.finra.org. So for example, you can put in my first and last name, my office address, and you'll be able to find like a full page report on me. You'll be able to see, when did I get licensed? What companies do I work at? Do I have any bankruptcies? Do I have any judgments or liens on me through the courts? And the reason being is because we have to become registered through this, through this regulatory authority, FINRA, so that they make sure that we're not criminals, that we are who we say we are, that we are actually working with, a financial institution behind us, and so that you, the consumer, can actually check out our background and see what type of, what issues we have, because we have to report those. I had to get fingerprinted when I got my insurance licenses and securities licenses, because again, they want to make sure that we're not criminals. So, but anyone who has an investment license, you should be able to find them on the website. If you don't, then they can't help you with investments. Maybe their manager can, but they can't as an individual. Then you have what's called a fiduciary. So if you don't remember anything from this video, remember the word fiduciary. Write it down, go Google it. Fiduciary is kind of like the creme de la creme when it comes to financial advisors. We're held to the highest regard when it comes to working with our clients. We have to disclose how we get compensated. We have to make sure that anything that we offer is 100% in your best interest. We're just more regulated. We're held to a higher standard in regards to the work and services that we offer our clients. Second question I would ask is, how do you get compensated? Any financial professional should have no problem telling you or answering that question, how they get compensated. So Shantae, if I give you $100,000 and you invest this money, how do you get paid? If Shantae, if I buy this insurance product from you, how do you get paid? That's an easy question that as a consumer you should ask, right? In general, if they are a little leery about answering that question or they refuse to answer that question, I would think twice about working with them. That's just me. The third question that I would ask, which is very important as well, is if I gave you my money and you were to intentionally mismanage it, what recourse do I have? Very simple. If something went wrong with my money because you tried to steal it or you just didn't get it in a good product, whatever it is, what recourse do I have as a consumer? So one thing that you should know, like for me, being a professional in this industry, if I was to intentionally, mismanage someone's money, not only could I lose my professional licenses, I could potentially be barred from my industry. I could potentially go to jail. I could pay thousands and thousands of dollars in fines because, again, I'm a professional. I'm regulated. I have to do what's in your best interest when it comes to helping you with your money. So I bring that up to say, because a lot of people claim to be experts and they can help you with this and that. If you have no recourse against them because they're not a professional, then that kind of tells you who you're working with there. You might be taking some type of financial advice from Joe Blow in the cubicle who's sitting next to you because he's like, oh, well, I'm the financial analyst at this company, so I'm really smart, and hey, you should do what I'm doing my 401k, you should do it too. Just because that works for him, it doesn't mean that it might work for you. And if you lose money but he's making money, you have no recourse against Joe Blow because he's not a financial professional. So just keep that in mind. The last thing I want to highlight, this is not a question, but if you're interested in getting into the financial industry, I would love to have a conversation with you. A lot of people, come to me and they say, I want to teach people how money works too. Maybe you want to, help your community learn about building wealth and, getting rid of this generational debt, passing on debt from generation to generation. I work with an amazing company who trains anybody. You don't have to have any type of finance background. You don't have to have any type of experience. We'll help you get professionally licensed. If that's something you're interested in, click the link that's attached to this video and click on the button that says, I'm interested in building a business in the financial industry. I would love to see how it could be a resource to you. Why create a video and not talk about my own credentials? So I am professionally licensed in several areas. Number one, I do have my life and health insurance licenses, not only in the state of Illinois, but across several states in the country. I also hold several securities licenses. I have a Series 7, a 63, and a 65. The 65 is what makes me a fiduciary. I also am a certified financial educator, instructor, so I teach financial literacy workshops, and I'm also a certified college consultant. I actually don't talk about college planning like I should. I should actually talk about that more, but I've been a certified college consultant, I think for over 5 years now. If you're interested in working with me as your advisor, if you want to become my client, again, click on the link below. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you just to see, if we could be a good fit, if I can actually help you. But I definitely have no problem just answering any general questions for you and just being a resource to you. So until next time, just look out for the next video.